Right, today I want to show you how to paint metal objects, because I think for beginning painters and intermediates, even advanced painters, a texture like metal can seem quite daunting to paint. So I want to show you an effective and very fast way of bringing out a texture like this. And it's done in the reverse way that you might think. As all oil painters know, we work from dark to light, but I'm going to show you that sometimes you need to break the rules, and in this case, do it the complete opposite way that you've probably always been told. So, what I'm going to do, rather than painting in my shadows, I've indicated them lightly, but they're going to go much darker. I'm going to paint my highlights first, and I'm going to plop one about there. I'm not going to do it very carefully. There, and about there. They're put on pretty too big. They're bigger than I need. They are not done with any care at all. One there. And I'm going to paint around my highlights. I want to get this brightness first of all, this very bright effect that we see. So into my white with a bit of cad yellow, and I want to get that brightness straight away. I'm using a photograph today, but normally I would do this with the objects, but just for the filming and the ease of the session today, I'm using a photograph. But yeah, I wouldn't normally do that. So, pretty quickly, just paint around that. I'm gonna get, this brush. So this is, as I said, this is the backwards way. This is the way you're not really supposed to paint, but it really works. Just on metal objects, really. You wouldn't do this for anything else, like a highlight on a portrait or something. You wouldn't need to do this. I just want to get this brightness, which is why the highlight's going in first. My highlight is on, and I'm going to try and paint this as quick as possible. Now, into some yellow ochre. Now that will do for now. Let's see. Now I'm not going to worry about the handle too much. I don't really have time to get into that, but I'll just indicate it roughly, just so that there's something there. Okay. I'll just chuck a few highlights on, but I won't really do much more than that. Now we'll paint the shadows. Okay, very, very dark shadow. It's probably, in this photograph, it's darker than it probably would be in real life. So we'll get this on. Okay, shadow in there. I forgot my little tone on the spout here. Okay, we get that there. And we'll blend that shadow line in a bit. We don't want that too hard. Okay. Now, I'm going to blend these together and try and pull this together so that it looks like, starts to take the look of metal. And I just drag that highlight out. And there'll be some reflection in there. Some reflected light is bouncing into that. Bit of reflection in there, I remember. Oh, and I forgot my darks here. Now, we'll run some dark just around here. I don't want to fiddle with this too much. Right. Now, let's try and blend this a little bit more. Get some more bright tone in there, I think. And okay, if I can pull this highlight out a little bit. And I'll put that highlight back on top. Just a bit of blending in here. Some real dark accents is what it needs. Now, I wouldn't normally do this fast. It would generally take a lot longer. But I think you can start to see that that shine is starting to come. It just needs a little more finessing, I think. And you see the shine beginning to take place. And we can keep loading the highlights. I really want them to jump out. And maybe make that reflected light a bit more jumpy. A bit of light in there. So that's, oh, actually I've forgotten the shadow here. We've got shadow running down here. Bit of light in there. And then a few accents, a few darks. And that's very quickly. It's kind of crude, but I think you get the idea that by putting the highlights on first, you can kind of get that brightness. And if I painted it in the traditional manner of painting dark to light, and then I put the highlights on top of the other tone, I would have really struggled to get that kind of brightness. So that's a little technique you can try for painting metal. Thank you.